Alright, welcome back to Rivals Pro. And this time we have another LB round 2. This time it's Phanium versus Moo. Got almost ready to do the map picks and bans. We have Berlin, Haven, Hokkaido, Isle of Skye, Miami, Sapienza, and Whittleton Creek in the pool. It's going to be bans, picks, and then bans till decider. First ban will be Phanium's, then Moo, and then the pick will the same order of Phanium and then Moo. Will basically get to decide the last ban, which will be the leave the decider alone for the third and final map if it comes to that. It'd be time for the pick and ban. Let's see what Phanium bans out at the beginning. Probably been one of the most dominating players in the roulette scene lately, and definitely the current roulette champion in console. Won events in Providence as well. Alright, Haven ban from Phanium, Hokkaido from Moose. I won't see Hokkaido this time, and picked Sapienza picked by Phanium. Let's see what Moo is gonna. Isle of Skye, Miami, Whittleton Creek, and Berlin available to pick. Haven Island taken out again. Haven Island has been a difficult map so far in this tournament. Hasn't been played as much. Miami picked by Moo, so Phanium will ban the next one, and then Moo will basically choose the decider. Phanium taking out Berlin. Now, Isle of Skye and Whittleton Creek, two different types of roulette maps. Will be interesting to see. So, yeah, Whittleton Creek left in the decider because of the Isle of Skye ban from Moose. We'll have Sapienza, then Miami, and Whittleton Creek if the score is 1-1 after the first two maps. So we'll have item bans soon. Switch over to the map screen. It's like both players are ready to go. So Sapienza, then Miami, and then Whittleton Creek. Sapienza. I guess the EMP is a strong ban, but then you can use pistols. Don't tell Moo there's other options like SMGs and snipers, because I think one time he didn't quite realize right away until the kill condition showed up as the sniper. Definitely not going to happen this time, but that would have been interesting if that kill condition wasn't sniper rifle. Alright, so looks like the bans are in EMP and all silent snipers. So EMP banned by Moo, and all silent snipers should be banned by Phanium. So there's a does it looks like a target ban on the virus, basically, just make it more difficult. But the pistols are left up, depending on the spin. If it's not loadout heavy, you should be able to. And worst case scenario, you can just take one of the Bartolis and shoot the stalactite. Arriving very soon, just under 90 seconds, not minutes. Add minutes to the tip of my tongue. Yeah, very prompt scheduling from these two guys, so appreciate that happening. At least the match is gonna bracket's gonna move on. But be done with all of LV2. And yeah, winner of this will play Mika. We have Medi versus Papier set for the other LB3. And the winner of the LB3 created from this match will play in fun in LB for fun, basically. LB4. Five seconds till the Sapienza spin. Let's see what has been cooked up. Ooh, Fiberwire as the bodyguard for Silvio. Electrocution as the street performer for Francesca DeSantis. So definitely need loadout for both of these. So that's but you can still bring in a pistol just fine. Live kill on Silvio as the bodyguard. Both of these guys are kind of close to each other, but bodyguard not unique. And Sapiens are plenty of those around. Street performer on the other hand is unique. The move's gonna load in a little early. It's really very rare to see Phanium get outplayed in the planning section, but Moo immediately replans, so Phanium doesn't restart right away, then I would say he's won that planning phase. So yeah, again, going for a long range seeker on the street performer. Yeah, and he hits it for a shot. Beautifully done. We'll realize no fiber wire in his loadout. Definitely need that. So he's gonna go for the long range seeker as well. He hits it as well. Nicely done by both players. Now, have to wait for this animation by the street performer to end. Moo actually doesn't get that, so he will have the street performer moving very fast. Could be a slight advantage, because meanwhile, Phanium has to do a long wait. He's still doing his act. Moo is in the disguise now. That's a bit of a bad RNG there from Phanium. Here comes the the sick animation finally started. Minute 10. Meanwhile, Moo is at the top of the roof, 55 seconds, with the disguise. Bit unlucky there, but nothing you can do. That's just how this game is. It's definitely a trolley disguise to get. Alright, Moo is on his way, opening the door with the SMG. We're gonna grab the crowbar and panic the chef. Yeah, looks like he's gonna panic the chef. And maybe 3-shot panic one of the bodyguards up here. Yeah, looks that way. So a bit of a setup here. Now, 145 in. That's Francesca's timing is running away. Yeah. Meanwhile, Phanium had to restart, and oh, he's about to restart again. Panic guard, the enforcer status, will spot him out and about, and yeah, Moo is still waiting for that bodyguard to run towards him. He might go for Silvio first, and this is good timing. He's gonna be right next to a box. Very fancy way of getting a bodyguard. Nope, leaving that one behind for later. 2:36 now, so Francesca's standard timing, the first cycle, is definitely passed. I don't think he woke up the PI. It's like a missed shot from Phanium. Now he's gonna get spotted taking the second shot onto the street performer. This is a huge lead for Moo, and looks like Francesca is still here. He's gonna make her sick, that's why. Ooh, missed shot with the dart though. Is that gonna be a restart here? He's still thinking about it. No. I don't know. Moo is a madman. He could go for that plug kill that you go for with the security guard. He's opts turn back. Maybe get her in her second cycle around that. What is it? 7:30? Phanium not having good luck with the street performer. Moo will switch to bodyguard. Shoots the panel to get the observatory going. That will keep Silvio in here for a little bit longer, long enough for him to do the kill. Goes for the knockout, then the kill, and then the second knockout. So guards will move when Silvio is in here and not moving. So that's one kill down. Slight delay for Francesca, but not really a big deal. More panic from Phanium's side. Trying to get the street performer to move, I guess, from his usual spot so he doesn't get stuck in that animation after being sick. Yeah, not yet another restart for Phanium. Just a bit of a waiting game for Moo. He could have gone down and destroyed the virus, but really doesn't matter because that's the exit. It's right nearby, so you're not gonna spend that much time. Knowing Moo, he might even try to just take the long shot. Setting up this sink. Holy, oh, it's 5 minutes. I said 7:30. It's definitely 7. Francesca's cycle is a bit faster than I said. Somebody is investigating now. I'm not sure if he saw that because that was in the PIP. He didn't notice that at all. Yeah, that guy was investigating as soon as he turned the sink on. So unfortunately, he's gonna have to restart, and so does Phanium. Looks like a replan from him. He's gonna start the harbor, I think. Yeah. Move. Shoots the secret dart. No, it might have to do with timing because he's gone again. Phanium gets spotted securing the street performer once again. It's really not having a good time. Moo's going for a quieter approach on the bodyguard disguise this time. Gets one outside the apartments. Bullet impact notice again for Phanium. Takes a shot on the street performer. I don't. You won't really know if he hit it or not until he goes and investigates, or the panic is done and then he becomes sick. Different approach this time for Move. Obviously not going to go for that aggressive bodyguard take. He already has one downstairs. Gonna try to secure the Francesca kill in 2:30, which is obviously the safe way of going about it. Slight delay on Silvio, but you can always bring him in with the observatory, so not a problem there. Another restart from Phanium. Moon has to wait about 15 seconds. Change in plan for Phanium is gonna go for the gas device inside the briefcase. The trusty fart bomb. Just hoping he doesn't get that animation. He's gonna get his attention by taking one of his coins. Starts off the 2:30, knocks out Francesca and her guard, or one of her guards. Should have a little bit of time because the first cycle, the red card doesn't come in right away. Right. Turns the sync on. Red card will investigate that, but Francesca should die. There she goes. Hidden behind the PIP is the objective. But that's one kill down for Mu and another restart for Phanium. To go get the bodyguard now.
What?
Really unfortunate for Phanium, he hasn't really managed to get his run going. Mu had half a run, and then obviously got awkwardly spotted. Oh, almost got spotted by the Enforcer bodyguard. But he'll be able to avoid that. And wait for the kitchen assistant outside to turn away so he can do the illegal card swiping. Phanium finally manages to get the street performer heading up the pipe around 110. It's like 4. Actually, it's a little bit faster. I think he was just taking the disguise at 110. Bit of a messy one, but 12 minutes in now for the spin. But Moose should have this. He's just shot the panel of the observatory. Just gonna have to wait for Silvio, who's right next to the observatory door, so not much of a wait. Same sequence of events: a knockout, kill, and another knockout. Yep, gets the live kill perfectly done. Fiber wire as bodyguard completed. Yeah, looking good for Moon now. So Phanium approaching Francesca about 2 minutes 10 seconds in. See what he does with the virus. He has the deck silenced SMG. It's like Phanium is looking at Silvio's bathroom for the electrocution kill. We're looking at... He's gonna take a shot. Yeah. He hits the shot from the top of the... I don't know, whatever that is. Platform, then drops down. So that should be the first map. Almost halfway into the spin. Phanium just managed to get his run going, but won't be able to complete it. So Moose should be up 1-0 going into his own pick. So, Miami. Match point.
Target down. Next up, Silvio Caruso.
A really good run from Moo here. Unfortunately, Phanium didn't really get started until that last attempt, and that was a little too late. I think for better luck in Miami. Let's see what the bans are going to be. Nothing really jumps out in terms of item bans for Miami. Maybe like it's just a standard trank ban or something. You can do most of the stuff. Silence pistol could be useful, but then there's always the SMG as an option. Streams just die from. Yeah, I don't have the ad thingy, so it's that. Not sponsored, but right. Items banned are snail and remote emetic gas device. So yeah, I mean, kind of a it's not really anything specific you can ban in Miami. That would just make this standard navigation difficult. So remote emetic is always a good item to have for making NPCs sick. Put it in a briefcase and all that. Alright, spin's almost live. The only restricted kill condition is fire for Robert Knox for this one. And the sniper condition can be fulfilled for Sierra with the car shot. But that won't be a problem here. Sierra Knox needs to be eliminated with an old axe as the mascot and an SMG as medic for Robert Knox. Phanium looks like he's already on the move. Move's thinking about it a little. Obviously, the SMG makes it something you need for that laptop lure. Let's start mascot. That is a starting option, but let's see. Yeah, it looks like Phanium immediately switches over. The move starts as the waiter, doesn't switch, so he will probably go for the mascot later. Does poison the chili shot for that different type of Sierra lure to stop the race or influence the race. Why he had that emetic vial on his loadout. So leg shot on the security guard so he doesn't get spotted trespassing. He is trespassing down in the lockers. Has to grab a mascot. Looks like he's gonna go for the blue mascot who's stolen it from somebody else and trying to meet with Sierra. Oh, more leg shots and camera shots from Moo. Oh, but the trank shot on the mascot gets seen by the mascot and he will be compromised. Orange. Now, Phanium obviously started as the mascot, so you won't have a problem. Don't have to get that disguise. Doing the sugar isolation, I guess. Sabotage the race. More like Sierra's car. But anyways, you should have Sierra isolated and then just get the old axe from the hotel area and should be good to go after that. Take the medic on his way to Robert. Doesn't need to play this one through. Moo will obviously have a little bit of a setback depending on how fast he's able to catch up. He can put up a fight, but not really sure if it will be enough. He's definitely doing a different isolation or a different trigger to the Sierra isolation, so timing will likely be very different. Gonna go for safe inside the bathroom. Still gonna panic those guys, but I don't know which way they're gonna go. Safer trank on the mascots. He has disguise. Quick improvisation. I'm going all the way up to that checkpoint guard. The VIP access. Oh man, his attention just doesn't stop. He does not stop looking at him. Will get spotted. Just one of those annoying and frustrating moments. Just turn and go towards the crime that you've just been reported to. Meanwhile, Phanium gets that kill done, grabs the old axe. Sierra knocks down. We'll be going for that medic, the free one. And with that restart, that's a solid lead now for Phanium. It's good for him, good for all of us watching, because potential for decider increases if Phanium is doing good. It's the other mascot. Who's starting as the mascot as well, grabbing the sugar from the Kronstadt paddock. And Phanium has a silenced pistol. Phanium's bit rate is, yeah, let's see. Let me turn that off. Oh man, it just got worse. 13,000 skip frames. Bitrate is about between 400 and 1200. This is something. But anyways, he's got Robert isolated, so hopefully he'll be able to get the kill very soon. Guard is trailing behind a little bit too far. Shouldn't be a problem. Moo takes out one of the mechanic, gonna start the sugar, and Phanium gets that SMG kill on Robert. So it looks like we're gonna go to a decider here. And that's 1-all after 2 maps. Both players taking each other's pick, which means decider time, which is Whittleton Creek. It's an interesting decider. Untimed, obviously, so really good run at the end from Phanium to come back. A strong Miami.
The race is over.
Let's see what they ban. And the decider, they both ban at the same time. The admin doesn't really have to worry about the order of the bans. So if they end up banning the same item, then there will be one item banned, and you know, the bans hasn't really been that influential. It's just the gimmick of the tournament, but it's an idea. Uh, you know, we'll see. Hitman competitive is a very hard to balance structure wise, and this is a tournament really on tournament structure more than gameplay changes. Alright, so items banned are snail and remote emetic gas device. Looks like a copy paste from Miami. Exactly is. Those are the same items banned. I don't know who banned what, because this one there isn't any order, as I said. So Phanium maybe banned snail and Moo with the gas, or it was the other way around. Anyways, yeah, so confirmation from the admin, snail was Moo. Nice. Snail can be useful in some instances of Whittleton Creek. Remote emetic device is definitely very useful. You can use that on a bunch of NPCs. One being the real estate broker. That guy could be a problem, but the remote emetic is a very safe one. But there has been some crazy takes from him, so I don't even know if anybody will use that on him. It's like the slow one. So yeah, winner of this will move on to face Mika in LB round 3.
Whittleton Creek, Vermont.
who just won his match earlier versus Patty Spice. And the winner of that match versus Mika will play in for fun in LB4. So just so you know, the road ahead for the LB rounds, we also have Chris X3 versus Mando for a spot in the semifinal against Yanini in the upper bracket. Should be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 p.m. Central European.
A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge.
Samu is ready with this sedative poison vial for the Nolan isolation.
Get in there and find us a lead.
Got 2 dart guns, pistol. Who needs Snail? The bubblegum is also an interesting ban. I mean, that's kind of hoping for a barbecue owner where it's very effective. But here we have the barbecue owner, actually, for Janus. Have to be eliminated with a screwdriver as the barbecue owner. And another unique disguise for Nolan Cassidy, but an easier kill explosion accident as the Sheriff Masterson. So 2 unique and lethal melee. So bubblegum again free. So a bubblegum ban would have been very interesting because you couldn't get that quick isolation. But Moo doesn't even care about that. He's gonna use the fire extinguisher because he is an axe face. No. That's a really nice isolation there, or knockout, I guess. So he will get that really quick barbecue owner and head straight for Janus, the top floor. Yep, barbecue owner. I think I may have said barbecue owner. Yep, that's Janus knocked out already, and Richard's disguise left right next to him. There's a screwdriver in Janus' garage you can grab. It's like that's what he's gonna go for. Phanium struggling with the bubble gum. So see how some really cool stuff shown by Moo in this match so far. Bit uncommon. I don't think I've ever seen a fire extinguisher myself. He didn't get his smuggle, which was in Janus' kitchen, which is an extra dart. The sedative dart, not the seeker or anything. Oh no, front KO straight in the face. And I guess we'll get to see the barbecue strats again. That's a really nice. He falls right behind where you would use the bubble gum on. Yep, once again. It's oh no, he gets spotted this time by someone from behind him. Well, not as effective this time. Panics kind of set people to go all over the place. Phanium, 2 minutes in, will get the barbecue owner and then get spotted. That may have been an extended illegal action. Maybe if he had stayed there for an extra second there. Oh, but bad ragdoll? Yeah, not good enough. So both players are now struggling with the barbecue owner. So even with the bubble gum, Phanium didn't have very good luck there. The amazing first try strat from Moo unfortunately isn't working out with the subsequent attempts. Better ragdoll this time, but once again, seen from behind. Phanium will grab this guy's wait a split second extra, and he doesn't get spotted this time. So that's a nice breakthrough for him. Out of that loop of just trying to get the disguise distraction for the Janus bodyguard. And he should be on his way. The move once again. Yeah, he's not getting a very good luck with that. He's gonna replan. Yeah, bring it in the bubblegum. As fancy as that strat, that has only worked once for him. The very first time. Knocking out the guard in the basement, taking out the evidence, and then finally the clue.
If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings 47.
Yeah, I've always thought that was finicky, but anyways, finicky aside, Phanium will get that first kill on Janus, barbecue owner, screwdriver taken care of. And Moo will be able to acquire the barbecue owner as well very easily now with the help of the bubblegum. He'll do the exact same thing. A couple of distraction shots for Janus's bodyguards. Really only need to get rid of the guard with the white shirt because the other guard turns away if he's busy. Sheriff Masterson now. Looks like Phanium has an injected sedative poison for him. Gets the disguise of cover and the green box. Should be a drive-by kill on Nolan. About 3 minutes in, he's still out and about.
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society.
Who grabs the clue from the basement. Now he's gonna work on Janus. Also gets the kill. So Phanium will have a slight lead now that he is the Sheriff Master's disguise. He's gotta grab a propane tank from one of the properties. I don't know the irrelevant ones, but I guess that's sort of relevant because of the propane. Yep, Nolan turning back towards party house. A couple of bumps from Phanium to gets the accident explosion kill for Nolan Cassidy as Sheriff Masterson. Meanwhile, Moose grabbed that disguise. He's gonna be behind, barring any problem for Phanium. It really looks like he's gonna be able to come back and take it.
The plaintiff wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds.
Moo grabs the exact same propane as well. All three clues now done for Phanium, just reaching 4.5 minutes. A really fast one because of the drive-by kills in Nolan. So yeah, that's a good comeback. It's a tough loss in Sapienza, and then coming back the next two maps to win. And he'll move on. Should be playing Mika next. We'll wait till confirmation and update.